things is when you say that you believe something, the universe is definitely going to test that belief. And in the book, one of the things that I talk about is I received a letter from the guy who shot me. I got shot when I was 17 years old. This is 3 decades later. I get this letter. And my initial reaction wasn't the thoughtful person that believes in redemption. Like, I was triggered back to that moment of like, oh, this is the guy. And one of the things that I didn't realize was that the thing that had me really angry was that I had never saw this guy's face. Like, our exchange was a quick little word exchange, and he shot multiple times, hit me 3 times. So for all these years, I subconsciously have been carrying this kind of mystery person around.
Right.
Like, I kind of knew the name, I knew some affiliations, but I never saw his face. And so when I got the letter, he's in prison now. He's actually been in prison. He was in prison like after he shot me, he killed somebody. And so he ended up in prison like right before I ended up in prison, but we never was at the same prison. So when I got the letter, I'm like, I'm really respected in prison. It don't take much for me to just
Make
be
a
like, yo,
call.
I'm gonna put $1,000 on your book, take
Yeah.
care, dude, right? And what I realized in that moment was like, this is the universe saying, what do you really believe about second chances? What do you really believe about forgiveness? And so I started actually to write him a letter back. And then I decided to actually write my mother, who I was in the process of healing our relationship with. And I realized I didn't owe him a letter. I accepted the letter of forgiveness. Apology. I accepted that. And for me, it's really like forgiveness was for me. It wasn't really about him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then so with my mom, that became more important. It was like, how am I healing this relationship with the woman who gave birth to me, and how do we grow together? But it's really about like, how do we shape it within ourselves, right? And that's the hidden part of it, because sometimes we think that, oh, I forgave you, but then you do one thing that I dislike, and now I take 15 steps back,
take it
right?
back.
Yeah.
One question. The guy that wrote you the letter that shot you, he was apologetic in his
Oh,
letter?
Yeah.
yeah. Because what happened is he came across my book. Another brother was reading one of my books in there, and he started reading the book, and he was like, "Oh, I exactly know this story. I'm the guy who pulled that trigger." I never knew. I wouldn't even have wrote his name even if I did, but I never knew the guy. I just talked about how that shaped how I thought about life.